The entertainment world has been shaken once again, this time by a revelation so unexpected that fans across the globe are still struggling to recover. A backstage staff member, whose identity remains undisclosed for safety reasons, has allegedly leaked a private conversation between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, claiming that the two top stars spoke in a way that should never have been heard by the public. Within minutes of the leak, hashtags exploded across social media platforms in China, South Korea, and Southeast Asia. Fans flooded timelines, trying to piece together what could have possibly happened. Were the two men discussing a secret project, a personal issue, or something even more shocking? According to the staff member, what he heard was unfiltered, emotional, and absolutely not meant for anyone else. The vague statement only intensified the chaos, and as more fragments of the story emerged, the mystery deepened. A quiet room, a closed door, and a moment that would change everything. It reportedly happened in a reserved backstage lounge during a brand event in Shanghai. Both Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan attended the event, though not at the same time. Their teams allegedly arranged a quick private meeting, away from the cameras and fans. The lounge was marked for authorized personnel only, and the staff member was tasked with delivering additional equipment to the room. What he didn't expect was walking into what he described as an atmosphere so tense that it felt like the room itself was holding its breath. He quietly backed out, but not before hearing a few sentences that would later set the entire fandom on fire. The first fragment: "You should have told me earlier." According to the staff member, the first voice he recognized was Xiao Zhan's calm but with a hint of frustration. "You should have told me earlier," Xiao Zhan allegedly said. This sentence alone sent fans into madness. Told him what? Was it about work, a collaboration, or something deeper and personal? Wang Yibo's voice reportedly followed right after, lower and more emotional than anyone expected. "I didn't know how," he replied. The mystery only grew. The second fragment: "I thought we agreed, but you disappeared." Another sentence, allegedly from Wang Yibo, was whispered so quietly that the staff almost missed it. "I thought we agreed, but you disappeared." This line triggered endless interpretations online. Some fans speculated that the two had previously planned a reunion project. Others suspected the conversation referred to a private matter between the two men, something fans have always speculated about but never confirmed. Xiao Zhan's response was reportedly even more surprising. "I didn't disappear. I waited, but you never came." The emotional undertone of the leaked fragment stunned everyone. Were the two stars talking about a cancelled collaboration, a broken promise, a personal misunderstanding? Nothing was clear, only that their conversation carried a weight far beyond casual work talk. The staff member claims the atmosphere was too personal. When later asked why he felt the conversation was inappropriate for public ears, the staff member simply stated, "It felt like I had walked into a moment that belonged only to them. Not to fans. Not to the media. Just the two of them." He added that their voices didn't sound like colleagues discussing schedules or scripts. It sounded more like two people trying to fix something that mattered deeply to both of them. These comments only fueled the flames. Rumors spread that the two stars were resolving emotional tension from the past, perhaps from their explosive rise during the Untamed era, when both faced unimaginable pressure and controversy. Fans react: "This is too intimate." Are they finally reuniting? What happened between them? For years, fans have speculated about Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's private relationship, whether they remained close, drifted apart, or were quietly supporting each other from a distance. The leaked conversation was the first time the public caught even the smallest glimpse behind the curtain. Some fan reactions included: "Why does this sound like a breakup conversation? It feels like they were hurt by each other. What happened? Don't tell me they're planning something big again." Whether it's friendship or work, the emotions are real. Within hours, fan communities on Weibo, Twitter, and TikTok were flooded with theories, timelines, and emotional breakdowns. Memes appeared. Essays appeared. Even fanartists began drawing scenes inspired by the leaked lines. An insider comment, "This meeting was long overdue." Another anonymous source from the production industry subtly hinted that the two stars had not met privately for a long time due to overwhelming schedules, misunderstandings, and pressures from outside forces. "People forget that they are human too," the insider said. "They went through a lot together, and sometimes unresolved things linger. That meeting, it needed to happen." This statement made fans wonder, were the two finally reconciling after years of rumors about distance? Was this the beginning of a renewed friendship or even a new collaboration? The last fragment, "So, what now?" The staff member claimed he heard one last line before he quietly walked away, "So, what now?" He wasn't sure who said it, but he remembered the tone soft, unsure, and heavy with something unspoken. Fans took this fragment and spun endless possibilities. A new project. A personal reconciliation. Or something more emotional beneath the surface nobody knew. But everyone was desperate to find out. Their teams remain silent, adding more fuel to the fire. As of now, neither Wang Yibo's studio nor Xiao Zhan's studio has issued a statement. Their silence only makes the story hotter. Some fans believe the silence is intentional, meaning something big may indeed be happening behind the scenes. Others think they are refusing to comment because the conversation was genuinely private. But one thing is certain, the lack of clarification has turned the internet into a wild storm of speculation. Could this lead to a reunion project behind the chaos? Some industry observers believe the two stars might indeed be preparing for a comeback, whether as CO actors, brand partners, or even in a charity-related event. The emotional depth in their conversation suggests a connection that has never been fully broken. If anything, this leak proved that their relationship, whatever form it takes, still carries intensity, sincerity, and history. Fans beg the studios, give them space. Let them talk. In a surprising twist, the fandom has united. Instead of demanding answers, most fans are urging the studios to respect the actors' privacy. Many believe that if the conversation was truly personal, it should not be dissected or exploited. Yet at the same time, curiosity remains unstoppable. Everyone is waiting for the next clue, the next sighting, the next whisper from backstage. Conclusion: a leak that changed everything. This incident, unexpected, intimate, and explosive, has once again proven that Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan remain two of the most watched,